And for UConn, the Huskies have the edge from outside with Mosqueda-Lewis, Stewart, and Jefferson. They can all shoot it beyond the three. It'll be fascinating to see how Tuck and Stewart react to Gino Auriemma benching them just minutes into their last game. Set for the opening tip. A very determined-looking Breanna Stewart, the 6'4" junior out of North Syracuse, New York. Tiffany Mitchell, one of the great players in America. And finally, we get a chance to see these two tangle, #1 against #2. And here we go. South Carolina in the black. UConn wins the opening tip. It goes right to Tuck. Here's Jefferson, who's really shooting it well. A three-pointer right out of the gate.
Communicator.
Stewart, little contact, looking for the window and banks it in. How smooth is that?
The black jerseys, because your best player has scored your first couple buckets.
And they're up 7-5. Mitchell, tough shot, follows it, tips it in. With those long arms of hers, that marvelous touch, the 6'4" junior.
Best defensive players on the year. And she believes that's how you set a tone.
Tuck scoops it in on the other side of the iron. Mosqueda-Lewis with a turn. Short jumper, got it. So that's 6'4" and 6'5" coming in. Tuck on a hard drive, got it. Got a quick step on her defender. Jefferson to the left, lays it in and fouled, and she'll go to the line. Boy, was that fun to watch. One-on-one with Cuevas.
And her at this level changes the equation. How about that move? The pull-back dribble between the legs. Typically, if you cross between the legs, your opposite foot is up. That was pretty. We were a little surprised that there was a 10-point underdog. How about Jefferson? It looks as good in slow motion. Go ahead, kid. Coach addressed it. Asia Wilson said, listen, the schedule came out. I circled it. How about that? I don't think the bank was supposed to be open.
No.
She's got to be solid with the ball tonight.
Dunk down to Stewart to her left. Yes.
See, okay, so that's a case in point.
That's the run if she can. Cross court. Kaleena Mosqueda-Lewis stepping into a three and knocks it down. And a timeout, South Carolina. An 11-0 run for the Huskies. And it opened up a 26-18 advantage. Don Staley named to Gino Auriemma's USA coaching staff today. At a press conference here. Here's Tuck, long range, and knocks down a three.
The best in the country.
Boy, trying to get it down inside. Another turnover. Here's Kean Erse, very aggressive, and scoops it up and in. Boy, the freshman from Hamilton, Ontario, is a marvelous athlete. The #1 ranked team. Jefferson with a pass outside. Kaleena Mosqueda-Lewis. Yes, another triple.
I think you need a timeout. Yeah.
(36-20).
UConn is shooting lights out from three. How about the dribble drive that collapses the defense, and the best shooter in the country helps UConn off to a 5 for 6 start from three. You've got to show some toughness right now.
Jefferson, what a great move, just dusted everybody for two. Wow.
University of Connecticut that has been stacked with talent. You think she wants to leave her mark? How about the couple of moves? Pull the dribble back, get the defender standing up, leave her in the dust, and put it off the window. Two goods. In the paint for UConn on the defensive end, and now a post-up.
Well, she got behind the defense, and Kaleena Mosqueda-Lewis with an easy two.
Whether it's Khadijah Sessions, Jatari from that range, UConn will take it all night.
Tuck with a quick step, and lays it in. Boy, she's also had a very productive night. The starter.
Oh, yes, that lob was open. Nice play.
Well, you could see that one from a mile away. On the drive, Jefferson split everyone and lays it in.
A little bit small. She tucks it away on the drive, sort of like a running back.
Stewart with a hesitation off the window for two more.
How many times have we seen Connecticut execute to get post isolations to bulldog of a defender?
It's her first basket of the ball game. Tuck with that great move of hers. She has that reverse down pat.
I'll tell you what, that's just post isolation again. A good individual effort.
They have to answer. Trying to get it down low, and that one knocked out of the hands of Layup Coates. Jefferson putting on a show. Here's Kaleena Mosqueda-Lewis with a great look on a three for South Carolina. She has 6 points. Here's Stewart swishing in a two-pointer.
It's just a simple cross screen, and UConn does a tremendous job executing off out of bounds underneath.
On the lane to the left hand. She's had a couple of wild shots. Here's Jefferson. She can beat everybody in the building to the other end. Here's the best three-point shooter in the country, draining another one.
This building is alive. Gino Auriemma said they had to make 10, he thought. They are 7 of 9. The special handle from Mariah Jefferson, the delivery to the nation's best shooter. And boy, every time it comes off her fingers, it comes off the exact same way. And don't make a mistake. You leave her that kind of space and it's lights out.
She learned to shoot was repetition. They would get up at 5:30 in the morning and go shoot. Then she'd go to high school, go to her high school practice, and then go back to the gym and shoot at night. That muscle memory is what keeps Kaleena Mosqueda-Lewis going. And she said, I can tell as soon as it's off my finger if it's going in or not.
10 on a shot clock. Jefferson back for Stewart. For Stokes in the lane to her left. And yes, 2 more.
Their conference. This is not anything they're unaccustomed to. Nice pass.
John and a backdoor cut, made the shot. She'll go to the line. To Jefferson in the lane, and it's going to fall in. UConn shot 59% in the first half. Jefferson adding to that shooting percentage with a driving layup.
Both extraordinary players. If it's neck and neck to the voters, another three. Wow. If it's so, the details, that happened in like a 4 or 5 minute stretch. And wow.
Oh, another block by Breanna Stewart. That's her 5th in the game.
And we anticipated she showed up, and she did on both ends of the floor. Extraordinary shot blocker. To be about concentration, no careless turnovers, valuing every possession. Nice little move by Tuck.
5-1 is the number 2 team. Well, the starters coming out. Big hugs from Gino, Jefferson, and Kaleena Mosqueda-Lewis. And that's the final. UConn rolls back to number 1. They knock off number 1, 87-62. Gino Auriemma and the Huskies with a dominating effort at home in the snow and stores.
All of the motivational ploys prior to the game, benching Breanna Stewart after 5 minutes against Memphis. Had her fired up and ready. We expected a big performance. He gets one from Mosqueda-Lewis, who is really, her shooting is extraordinary.